Hello, hello. Alright, just need to fix this. Fix it. Seconds. Did you see that FTMO triumph? I was trading on the 1 minute. I got that trade, like, it was pretty spot on, to be honest. There was probably an element of luck, but I got there. I think I'm gonna do it one more time and then do the real thing.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. It's never okay to post rumors or threats, to spread lies about your peers, or send harassing texts, impersonating people, sharing private information, photoshopping pictures to cause humiliation.
Nothing seems to be moving.
Hacking their account, stealing people's credit cards and charging large amounts. These things are illegal. You might end up in prison. Don't Snapchat while you drive. It might impair your vision. Don't be a grouchy grump or a misanthropic chump. Say nice things on the internet. Don't be like Donald Trump. Politics on Facebook can be so polarizing. When friends and family start to post opinions so surprising. Don't enter into flame wars. You can always close the screen. Go up for a walk instead of being mean. When it comes to online etiquette, take action, my advice. Don't talk that trash on YouTube just because you hate your life. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully.
When I was a little girl, my daddy told me a bully takes your lunch money. Looking at my screen, I miss the good old days when you could see a bully coming and walk the other way. We're living in a world where we're epically connected to mean tweets, live feeds, rude comments on Reddit. We could all be nicer. I think we're well aware, so I've developed a list of kind things you might share. A selfie of you hanging with your grandparents. A status about how a seed grows when you plant it. Beautiful landscapes, sunset photos, water refracting light twice, double rainbows, poodles and tutus dancing on their hind legs.
Yo.
A mountain lion and a dolphin
Yo.
making friends.
Yo.
First Sunday of May, a nice shout out to your mother. College ball, half court, buckets at the buzzer.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. Lorraine had strong opinions on the Second Amendment. And anyone who disagreed with her, she unfriended. With every single click, she felt like a hero. Till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in '04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Sam was from LA, trolling every day, telling girls on Instagram that they should watch their weight. Drinking Mountain Dew as he crafted every post till he gained 1,000 pounds and couldn't leave his home.
When we hear the word troll, we think mean and unstable.
Not cute plastic dolls with jewels in their navels.
Xenophobic tweets
Or racist peppy memes.
are not what Lars and me
Wanna see up on our feeds. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, BMP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, alarm. Yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind.
It's like some magic's floating all in the air.
Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way.
It's time for working, man, I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee bean. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving no hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a
Ric Flair, I'll say he ain't got nothing on it.
When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on.
This cup of coffee, yeah, boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub love. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single convo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song. Or tell him go
Just
home.
wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
the reflection. Love-hate relationship still leaves me guessing. But I got no doubt, like Gwen Stefani, looking 40 exchange like my name's Armani. I refuse to let the industry rob me. So you can get rammed or you can dodge me. Get it? Winning is my hobby. Chicks in the lobby, rent the whole floor, throw a big ass party. Probably do something ungodly, but there's no doubt I am here to turn it out. Shining bright like a diamond when your flames blowing out. Now I'm spazzing like Nick Cannon. Wildin' out, see I walk what I talk. What are you talking about? I don't think that is clear. You should figure it out. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. No doubt. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. Let's go. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Tel Aviv blowing up and you screaming for help. You gotta be determined like a refugee. You gotta be official like a referee. I wish you would try and step to me. I turn into the Hulk and do so incredibly. Cross lands, cross seas, just to play all tracks. I'll be gone to November if I do come back. It'll be a cold ass winter if I do come back. But I have no doubt, therefore no slack. Black on black, everything except the president. It's evident the residents do not approve the president. So I'm preaching to the masses, a reverend. Cause I bless a track, and I'm heaven sent. And I stay 2 steps ahead like central intelligence. But I'm keeping the faith like Leo and the reverend. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. No doubt. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out.
What's going on? What's going on, bro? How's it going? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Man, I'm turning 21 in 3 minutes. Cheers, bro. Cheers, mate.
What up, stream? How's it going? How's everyone's? Everyone had a good weekend? Good start to the week, hopefully.
Man, did you see GJ today at Y session?
Yeah, it was dog shit.
It was crazy.
I don't know how I didn't have a losing session.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky myself.
What's up? What up, Felix? I'm good. What about you guys? Hell yeah. Where were you? You were on vacation?
Yeah, we went to South Dakota.
Oh.
Mount Rushmore, the Badlands. Did some UTVing, and did campfires and cooked out, and it was a good time away from civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no internet, hardly any service. Like, I would try to Instagram message or tried to trade twice, and it was just, man, it would I'd be in the trade and then it would freeze because my service would drop and I wouldn't know if I'm still in the trade. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait till I get home. But it was.
Yeah, you were deep in the wood.
Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun.
That sounds fun.
Yep, you're welcome, Fitz. HFX Harrison is usually always with us. Uncle Ted has never joined us. I've asked him 3 or 4 times. He's just a busy dude, so I mean, I'm not gonna ask him again because that would be annoying as shit. But if you guys want to ask him, I mean, maybe he'll come on if you guys message him. But I will not be bugging him anymore. Just don't be annoying. Don't send him a bunch of messages. Just one message if you're gonna do it. And we'll see if he comes on. If not, oh well, no biggie. Yep, married to Forex, exactly. Forex is the baby. And AU is flying.
AJ too. Yeah, I wish I got on my computer earlier.
I
I saw a good setup, but
this bullish close.
yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yesterday moved a lot. Well, a lot. Kinda.
Yeah, I was told it moved really well yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it moved pretty good. AJ not so, or AU not so. Oh, okay, yeah, AU moved really well.
UJ ranging.
I'm in the NJ buys, but I think that's a mistake.
AJ buys?
NJ, NZD.
NJ.
Yeah, GJ's still doing nothing. Man.
Yeah, it looks like it's ranging a lot.
If the 4 hour makes support, I think we'll go up and we'll get back to this high.
If the 4 hour close bullish, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes support, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could get there before closing. You never know, but we'll see. We're still under this little resistance here. I think if we can get above that, come up, make support, and then we can target this wick fill here. 30-minute. Yeah, well, I'd like to see this. Because we got a little resistance here. And then I think we can tap up into here. Kind of got this here, maybe a wick fill, or at least partial fill. I think we can get to this first line here, but ideally if we can kind of get up a little bit and then pull back and make support somewhere, whether we make it like here or just anywhere, make support. And then we can push back up, we'll target the high, maybe leave a runner for that top target.
Sounds good. I'm thinking about something like that too on AJ. Because there's major resistance on 4 hour. So
Yeah, it's coming.
maybe if we break the, well, we already broke one. So if we can pull back to it, then I would target the next one a little bit higher.
Up here?
Kind of, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if we can get above this area here.
Yeah, that would be a
Because
clean
we're kind of right in this area. Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's a little risky. Got like some wicks up here, here. It just looks a little indecisive, so I think
But
pull
if
down.
it breaks it, then pull back before Asian Open, which is not very.
You got an hour, pretty much. 54 minutes. Yeah, I think if we push up and then we can return to that area and
That would be a
create.
good. Yeah.
Yep. We can create support somewhere in this area. That would be solid to then push up.
I think EJ buys look good. If you look at the hourly close, they're closed above a lot of wicks. Possibly reach 124 to 16ish.
On AU?
EJ.
AJ. Yeah, it looks good. Just hopefully we got volume to keep going.
Well, it's got enough volume to push up above all those wicks, so we'll see.
Agreed. I agree. We'll see if it can finish pulling away. UJ is ugly. EJ, not terrible. 30-minute. Not great, but not terrible yet. 4 hour, what do we look like? Oh yeah, 4 hours got more room. 4 hours should get into this area up here. 124, 200 area. That makes sense for that, and then see what happens in that area. See what this area looks like on the smaller time frames. Yeah, right in support there, so.
Hey, welcome back, Paul.
What up?
Welcome back, brother.
Thank you, thank you. Glad to be back. I couldn't wait to get home to work.
Oh, that's a lovely thing to say.
Yeah. Why do I pick these time to trade? It's the Asian session. The lower volume session, but most of the time, I would say like 60-70% of the time, we should get a pretty good trade. But some people only can trade Asian, so we can't just leave those people hanging. And if you don't like Asian session, I don't know why you're here. You should probably leave. I mean, unless you're that bored and you got no friends, you gotta come try and bully people on the internet, but not really a good look.
I don't really like Asian, to be honest.
Well, then get out of here. Nobody wants you here. God.
Cool, I'll be back in 5 minutes, mate.
Alright, bro.
Sweet.
What up, Simon? How's it going, bro? I'm great.
I think
Hope you're doing
everyone
well.
can agree that New York is better than Asian.
You know what? I'm sick of you guys. But yeah, New York, every session's better than Asian. But doesn't mean they can't.
Well, Sydney session, which lasts for not very long.
Hey, man, what's up with the negativity today, yo?
Yeah, everyone's real freaking sassy.
Yeah, I don't know. People are
Oof.
losing money.
Yeah.
Something, man. Maybe there's some black magic being thrown around or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. People getting wild.
Hello?
Oh, is that a wild Gershot?
Yeah, how's my mic right now? I'm using something different.
It's a little quiet, but it sounds good.
Okay.
I think I just have the music really loud.
Bought a new one.
No, just something, I just left mine at my own house. This is someone else's.
Where are you at?
The missus's house.
Hello, missuses. GJ. Yeah, I don't like anything right now, to be honest. Maybe AU if we come back a little bit and make support. Kind of down here or maybe up here. Somewhere in here if we make support. Like this area. And then take it back to the high.
The US debate at 9.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch that, actually.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't. At 9, I don't see it.
Oh, for you it's 8.
Yeah, there's a debate. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, well, I can see it on Daily FX.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not on Forex Factory.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I took this really small position. I don't usually take swing trades, so it's like a really small position, but I got in at 880 and I'm swinging it all the way to the daily wick fill.
Gotcha.
See what happens. I mean, I saw a bunch of on GJ, I saw a bunch of wicks on the 1 hour rejecting. Yeah, on the 1 hour, there's a bunch of wick rejections. So, you know, listening to Uncle Ted, when you see the wick rejections like that, it's, you know, spaceship candles. So.
Hopefully that plays out. I think it makes sense. Return up to these highs up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it push up, come back, make a support, see if we can get something. Alright, key. pull this up. EJ, form support held on 1 hour. Yes. Target 1 hour resistance. I think it looks solid. Makes sense. As long as we have volume, that would make sense. It kind of closed above that little minor resistance, and it had a really strong bullish close from support. So you got your stop under the full support. So I think that makes sense. The only thing that might make it not play out is if Asian doesn't have volume and we range. But I think the idea is perfect. We're kind of in a little bit of an uptrend. Looks like a little rangy right here, but might go return to those highs up there and then push that resistance. Just when I trade, just when the stream goes up. That's all. And why Rakil streams at his time, I don't know. Why don't you start your own stream and you can stream whenever you want? Or ask him and maybe he'll answer your question. I don't know why he does what he does. I think everyone's streaming time is just fine, but yeah, I don't know. No clue. What up, Java? How's it going, brother? Been a while, yes. What do I think about GU? I don't know, Famous. I don't have GU. Send a chart, we'll check it out. See if it looks like it got some potential. Yeah, no worries, Key. No worries. I think that was a solid setup. I mean, as long as we got volume, I think that's the trade that makes sense for EJ right now. That's because you trouble giving yourself a time restraint. I mean, if you're gonna do London or New York, I've been doing London recently, and I would say typically if there's volume, it's moving pretty well around like 12:30, 1 a.m. Central Time. I mean, all the way till like NYSE, like 8, 9, 10 a.m. Central Time, with a little bit of maybe some direction change or a little range in between that time. But I would say just try to trade maybe, I don't know, like an hour before a session open or an hour or two right after the open. You should typically you get good volume around those times unless it's ranging. But most of the time there's pretty solid volume at that time. So I mean, the other thing you can do is just look at the charts, just kind of scroll through like maybe the last couple weeks and see what time works best for you to trade. And I don't know, let's say there's 2 or 3 times that you can be at the chart for a few hours. Pick the time that has the most volume consistently. It's not gonna be perfect every single day, but just pick. If London consistently has 70 to 80% of the time it has volume for you, then do that. I would just check it out and see what works. What I do works for me, what Wakil does, what Monty does works for them. So I would say if that time doesn't work for you, just like I said, just go check out how it moves and what time it moves, how volume plays into the session opens and closes, and see what works best for your schedule. Yep, no worries. No worries, Ife. Good question. Came off a little I don't know, sassy or rude in the beginning, but I think makes sense now that you explained why you were asking the question. Makes a lot more sense. What else? See. Thank you for the streams. You're welcome. Thanks for showing up. Strategy is support and resistance with the trend. So, what I've been doing is, are we in an uptrend or a downtrend in terms of 15 minute, 30 minute, and then I also kind of look at the 4 hour and the daily just for a little extra kind of confluence, or maybe if I'm going to hold a runner longer. But what I what I do for the trend, it's not necessarily always like the trend like if DJ is trending bullish super hard right on the daily, but if we see the 15 minute and the 30 minute doing this, I'm looking for sells. So I'm going to look to sell at one of those lower highs and target the low, maybe leave a runner to continue. Even if the daily is going like this, that doesn't mean that this down move here isn't going to be a significant move to lead to something like this, or at least what's going on for the session. So if the session is trending down like today in New York session, so where's New York? Here we go. So we're kind of doing this, right? We came up, we made this high, we came back, we made support, so I took a buy. Didn't secure because I needed 20 pips, which was literally right here. And I didn't go, I did go break even, so yep, it stopped me out at break even. I didn't secure, so I didn't get anything from that. And then I took a stupid one, went bearish. I thought we were going to come down because I thought that we were kind of making a low here, lower high, and we were going to come back, break the low, and then kind of fall into these lows, which we did, just not till later. Minimized that trade, and then the last idea was we created this low, created a lower high, and we got these clean candles right here. Resistance created, which was also the same resistance we've been respecting all morning. We respected this area right here. And once we went bearish, we had clean candles, and I targeted the low. Closed early because it was kind of ranging in this area, and I just didn't feel as comfy in it as if it was kind of trending a little better. So that was one trade, and then again we just sold resistance in a downtrend, even though we're kind of ranging here. So this wouldn't technically be like a downtrend yet, but once this candle broke our low here, now we have a proper low. We came back up, made a lower high, resistance, sell, target the low, TP. So we're looking for support resistance with the trend. We're selling here, or we're buying here. All we're looking for. Yeah, this morning got a little messy, so it wasn't a super clear trend, but I think this area here was really a solid trade here, because we got these candles kind of clearing up, moving up nice, and then we came down really nice, and we came up really nice, and we came down again as well. So, and even though that candle here, even though this one here turned around extremely aggressively and broke everything, we entered on this candle here, maybe in the wick or right at the close, and we targeted the low. Price hit the low, secure profits, go break even, and then this candle happens, nothing bad happens to you, and you still made money. So that was the idea this morning. Yep, that was beautiful.
I took the call with you today. That was the trade that you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That was a beauty call.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No worries, Ife. Asif. Yes. So when you're selling in downtrend, you sell resistance. Put your stops above resistance. So target the low. Perfect. Or we're getting in over here. Say we get in right here. Stop above resistance right here. Target the low. That's it. And then just same thing, vice versa. If we're going up, we're buying support. Say we take a buy here, stop under the support, target the high. Maybe you get a runner to keep going. Same thing over here. Buy on the support. Target the high. Maybe you got a higher time frame target up higher. Same concept. So all we're waiting for here is price to make a high or low. Take it up to those highs over there. So we're going like this. Got these highs over here. This is what we would like to target. Make a support, whether we make support kind of here or honestly just anywhere. And then we take it up. That is our entry point right there once we make support. And we'll target the high and maybe have runners for tops. But then if that doesn't happen, there's no buy trade. So that's kind of the thing is, if it happens, we get a trade. If not, we wait, we watch.
What's going on, Paul?
What up, sir? Yusuf.
Good.
I think buys above 135,960. Yeah, I think that looks good. Just make sure you're not buying a high or buying a top. I would say maybe wait for a pullback and then support to take a buy. But if you trade breakouts like closes above, closes below, and that works, it could work out. Just be aware that Asian might not have super great volume to just close above and push up. So, and we're also getting closer to Tokyo Open, which gets a little funky for the first 15-30 minutes of Open. So just make sure you're taking into account your risk, your reward, and the time that you're getting in as well. We got some charts. I saw some charts. Thank you, Dalton. Appreciate it. Super happy with how everything went. Yes, we will have some discussion. I know Harrison's got some a different opinion than how I look at the charts, as well as Gurjat. I think we can and Henry also has a different opinion, and anyone else who wants to jump in we'll have a little banter, some discussion, throw some different perspectives at you guys without confusing you guys, hopefully. Let me just get these charts up and then we will get into that. We got CJ. Relay will pull this up. Yes, exactly, CJ. I love that you put the arrows on there for that visual. Perfect. Got clean traffic as well, so it should be a smooth ride up if you set up. Beautiful. I like it. We got one more. Oh, I see. The TP, typically I'll just target, if we're buying, I'll target the next resistance. If we're selling, I'll target the next support. And I like to wait on securing profits till I hit 1-to-1 risk to reward and then leave a runner. Sometimes 2-to-1. It depends what we're given, right? So let's say we risk 5 pips and we have clean traffic target for 5 pips, right? I'm going to secure at 5 pips. But if we have clean traffic down to 15 pips, I'm going to try and secure somewhere between 10 and 15. So I get higher risk to reward, but still just taking what the market's willing to give. So we have more pips of clean traffic. I'm going to try and target a little bit deeper, try and get at least 2-to-1 and then secure, and then leave a runner. But if we can barely get a 1-to-1 for risk to reward, then I'm securing at 1-to-1 to just make sure I don't get stuck in any nonsense. First time on the stream. Appreciate it, Ife. Appreciate it. Do I also call this the gulag? I think a couple people in here do. I think Gurjat might, or Harrison might. I thought Gurjat, you came up with a different name, right? I forget, what was it?
Yeah, I forgot.
I think it was like something with like Protein Paul or something like that, or Paul Chat, or I don't know, something like that.
We'll start off by Paul Squad.
Paul Squad, yeah, that's what it was. No, 5 pips would not be worth it. There was just an example. Let's see if I was just those were just random numbers. If it was a 5 pip risk for 5 pip reward, especially in Asian, I'm not taking it. And if that's what's setting up in New York or London, I'm more than likely not taking that, because 5 pips is nothing in those sessions. Those are just example numbers. Obviously, at least we gotta have at least 10 pips, at least. Sometimes if we're risking 10 for 10, if it doesn't look like absolutely beautiful, I would just wait till you get something a little better. Yeah. No name for the YouTube chat yet. Maybe, I don't know. They already got the gulag in the New York session. I don't know what Monty calls it. We gotta do something different. Not just gonna steal all Rakil's ideas. Gotta come up with something different. I think Paul Squad maybe. But we'll come back to that. Opinion, yep, I got you. EA sells, okay. And yes, I will call out the trade. If you were paying attention, I did mark up exactly what I'm waiting for on GJ. I want a high created, and I want support created to take a buy. That's what I'm waiting for on GJ. And I'm also being aware of Tokyo Open. If that support is created at Tokyo Open, I might miss the move and just let it go and wait for the next one, because I don't like Tokyo Open. Or any session open for that matter. I like to wait the first 15 minutes. Your Daltino on Insta. If you don't know, you're messaging me about the PC. Yep, I know who you are, bro. Hopefully you get that. That video you sent, that was wild, bro. Like, when you sent me the video and I watched it the first time, I was like, what? Like, I was like, your PC blows smoke? Like, that's cool. And then I watched it again, I was like, oh, that's not good. So yeah, that sucks, bro. Hopefully they get that fixed for you. It sounds like they are, but I would have been furious if I would have went and bought a computer, brought it home, I plugged it in, and it just smoked and didn't turn on. Oh my god, I would have definitely ruined somebody's day at Best Buy, and then probably felt bad about it. But yeah, that'd have been terrible. I saw him, and we'll pull this up. And then we'll hear what Harrison and Gurjat and anyone else who wants to jump in have opinions on some charts.
I say buys.
What you want us? You want us to do some analysis? Oh, cool. Yeah.
Alright, EA sells. 30 pip range, beautiful. Entry at the break of the low, I think that looks good. If you close bearish, I think that looks solid. In traffic. I like it, Salmon. If this candle doesn't close bearish though, I would look to minimize and definitely keep your stops above both of those wicks, so you don't get wicked out and then it continue. And then if your stop is above and we close bearish, you're above resistance for your stop loss, which is good. That's where we want it, so it's safe. And then you're with the trend, also good. And having that stop loss there will give you a better chance to minimize if it doesn't start playing out how you want it to. And I think that's all the charts.
I can quickly go over a GA setup that I possibly see right now, just because it's about to happen, and then anybody can go over it now.
GA?
Yeah, GA.
Okay. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Thank you. You cried. It was lovely. It was perfect. All right, Gurjat, walk us through. Anyone feel if you feel like you got to jump in, you got something that's important.
Yeah.
Let's have some discussion on some stuff till Tokyo Open.
I think this 15-minute closes bearish like this. You can get in as when it closes or on a top wick. Stops would be up here. Entry would be at the close or at the top wick. And then if you scroll left, it gives me a bit of distance left. Target would be right at the bottom right here. I would say,
Get that
or
wick
see,
fill. Wick fill too.
yeah, or see if it can be at the top. Since it's clean traffic to the bottom, I think you can even hold it to the bottom. So that's some sort of setup that I see right now.
Are you taking it?
I don't know.
GA
I don't
spread's too high for me. I don't like it.
I'm gonna see if I can get in a really good price at the top wick. If I don't,
It looks like some clean traffic.
Is the GA spread better now for FTMO? I've never looked at the GA spread. I know LMFX, it's kind of meh in Asian session.
it's not the best. I think right now it's like
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
This isn't the best, but that's the setup that I was saying. That's the only setup I've seen. I haven't looked at other pairs, but just because it's happening right now, I want to quickly go over.
I think it looks good. You can target the wick though for first target, and then have that runner maybe.
Yeah, 1-to-1.
Thank you, Asif. Appreciate it. Thank you. If you commented on the post, thank you. If I didn't reply, I thought I replied to everyone, but appreciate it. We say thank you. Both super happy. Hi, Harrison. What is your outlook on GJ?
What are we talking here? What, from the higher time frames, lower time frames? Oh. Yeah, I mean, we can look at the daily if you want. We'll start from the weekly.
Right. Start on the weekly.
Yeah, man. Go on the weekly. Yeah, so basically, what I'd be looking at here on the weekly is that we're respecting this support here now on the weekly time frame, right? So as the weekly's coming up, it's got this kind of area of issue to the left, right? This wick here from this previous week, and this one over here, right? So I would say if we can kind of get above that, then we could see a pullback to this support and then some further long-term downside. Because I know if you go to the monthly, if it quickly pop to the monthly, sorry, it's just a quick, I'll be quick, but yes, if you look at the overall trend on the monthly, right, you can clearly see it's bearish, right? So we're hitting these kind of like high points, right? Where we're rejecting over here, rejecting, big rejection over here, and then we've come up to this next area and we've rejected again, and we've already broken the low of the previous monthly candle. So and we're just pulling back. So I'm thinking this weekly candle, if it's respecting support, could potentially come up and retest these highs. But go back to the weekly time frame. But I think if we could reject here at this area, and then we could potentially continue moving down, right? But we need a resistance formed below this previous support on the weekly for that to happen. So essentially, either I'm trying to catch the move coming up to this area as the retracement, or I'm looking for some further sells, just envisioning that higher time frame move, because you're going to get them pushes there on the weekly, on the daily, or it could react to this area. So that's what you're trying to paint the picture. So now if you go to the daily, I'll clear this.
Looks like once the daily goes bearish, we could have some good resistance here.
So right now, if we're focusing in on the most recent price action, right, we have come up to this resistance here. Paul, do you mind just zooming in a sec? Sorry. Just so I can kind of, yeah, that's better. So if we look, this was a previous support, right, from, I think it was like before August. And when we pull it up, we closed above this previous support, right? We closed above this previous area. Now we've come back up to this area, but at the same time, we're kind of rejecting this resistance. So what I think we're going to need to see is a support maybe on like the 4 hour, something like that, in this area to push price further up and break these highs overall in this area. But if we're going to start rejecting, we could come down and break the low of the previous daily, start to go bearish, maybe pop up into this area, start to drive down, and then we can see a retest of these low, which would then in turn meet the weekly, would be coming down, and then of course then the monthly would be well, the new monthly candles should start to pop down, if that makes sense.
Yep, 100%.
So yeah, I want that's all I can say.
I'm right on board with everything. I got no.
Yeah, I think
No
someone
counter.
asked about gold.
Yeah.
I've just read.
There's that. Henry,
Gold's
what do you
breaking
guys
out.
think? You guys kind of the same page as well?
See that again?
I think rejection on the downside keeps good high highs. I reckon it's gonna break up to feel less imbalance here. But you might meet resistance here. But I reckon it's gonna go up on the daily.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think if daily closes bearish, we're coming to these lows. If we close bullish again, or we break these highs and close above here, we're gonna be pushing up.
Can you zoom out a bit? Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know, because there's only imbalance here, so I reckon you get that more filled sooner or later.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know if we'd get above here. It's a pretty heavy area.
Reckon we will.
Kind of up here too, did a little fake out. Then we got a little cluster fuck over here. And then but we got clean traffic here, so I think that after here, even here to here is all that really relevant, but maybe a little extra confluence of that this might be a strong area. But I think we can possibly get above here, but I think this should ideally stop us unless we keep making higher highs, higher lows.
Yeah. If we break above this resistance, then we can go and do that retracement back up to that area, because then we have the clean candle to the left. But right now, we've seen two previous daily candles that have come up and tapped into this area and pulled back from it. So, I mean, we're going to need to wait and see till we get a close above this area for that to be kind of confirmed.
Yeah, so we'll mark it on the daily, and let's see what the 4 hour looks like. And we come up to this, yeah, so we're in this nasty. I think if we start, because if we look how we're coming up, right? We're coming up like this right now. If we make support again and we get up here, I think that increases our probability to then push through. But if we stay under here and we see structure break and we see price kind of do this, then I think we're coming back down and we could get some sells once we kind of break the structure of this 4 hour higher high, higher low sort of thing we're doing right now.
Can you go back on the daily, Paul?
Yep.
If you look on the daily, there's no on the daily. Yeah, there's no wicks on the bottom side of up. On that candle at all. So it shows you there's massive bullish pressure going up.
Yes. Yeah, I
reckon we will break it. We'll have to see. We might range for a bit, but sooner or later, I think.
Yeah, I think once 4 hour structure breaks, we'll have momentum either up or down. Or if we close bearish on the daily, we'll start to see that momentum either way.
Or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on.
The chart that someone sent earlier, I was gonna say, what was it? CHF JPY looked, I think, the most ideal to me, but I just never seen the pair, and I don't know if there's volume in the pair in this session.
I can see us continuing up on the daily. I like it coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're at a point right now where we could really go either way.
Yeah. I made 4% on Sunday evening. on that big bullish move.
Nice.
Yeah, I've just been sitting.
Yeah, no need for you to force a trade right now.
Oh no, I'm just sitting right now. Yeah, I think I've got a bunch of buy stops though at like 136, where the clean traffic is. So like at 136, 600 all the way to 900, targeting like 137, 500. So I think we can continue this momentum up in the short term. Just because of market structure on the 4 hour, it looked really good.
I agree.
It looked really good on Sunday evening, and took buys, and it really played out. And so I don't know, I just see all those wicks right there on the 1 hour, on the bottom right there. Those to me show lots of dislike for sales. I mean, a lot of people tried selling it right there, and plus we had a lot of, I think we had good news for GBP, which pushed and created that wick way up there at 136,200.
Yep.
We had some good news for GBP. So I think I'm really liking buys. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty good to retest the lows on the daily, right? You know, it's kind of like a typical setup. You know, create a resistance to go retest the lows. But I think momentum's so strong right now. I think we could continue up. So.
Yep. Well, if we get above here, I am on board. I do think we can definitely touch this area again, because it is definitely still kind of trending bullish, but it's wedging up into this area here. So we're either breaking outside, and we need to respect these lows here that we've created. Gotta respect that to get up to here. And then if we break above here, I think we'll push up. We respect here and we start breaking out of this little wedging uptrend, I think we'll be breaking down and coming to the low there, and then coming down to the lows. I think this clean traffic here will be cleared by the end of the week. I think we'll be coming back down to here, but we'll see. Obviously just an opinion, but I see resistance holding and us breaking this wedge and coming down these clean candles.
Yeah, I think ideally on the wedge, right, you want to get in on the retest, right? So once it breaks the higher low structure, you want to get in on like the retest of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can kind of see that too. Yeah,
I like that we're making support here. I don't like the time.
At least NJ's moving. NJ buys working out well.
You got a chart?
I could make one.
That would be lovely. I'd like to see NJ.
When did I get N15?
Yep, yeah, exactly, Dalton. I think this wick could be filled, or at least tap this 4-hour level here. I think that's very, very plausible. If we close bullish here and we get a strong close like above this body, I think that would work to go up, but I don't like the time. I'd rather wait till after Tokyo Open, push us up, and then we come back, make support again, probably right in this area. If we make support and go up from here, then take it up again. Hey, if you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe. Much appreciated. Yeah, it could be a fake out below support. We'll see what happens. Oh, we closed bullish. That's support. If Asian doesn't range, this support should hold and price should start to move up. I think that's a solid trade. I'm not taking it, so if that's also your analysis and that's what you're in right now, I think this is solid. I just don't like trading Tokyo Open. I almost always lose those trades, so I'd rather let it push up and miss the move, let Tokyo Open happen, we fall back down, create support, and then get in. Kind of target the fresh high. But this does look like we should keep moving up to here and then up to here for our next stop.
Here's my chart.
Buy above there, sell below there on GJ. Yep, that would kind of be breaking our structure down here. Just be careful selling into this area. I think we're kind of doing a little bit of an uptrend right now, at least with the most recent price action. A short-term buy makes sense up into here, up into your line there. I agree. If so, it looks, I'm pretty sure buys have already activated, but just be careful with those sells if you're going to take both.
Do you want me to explain?
Yeah, I'd like you to explain this. What is this?
I don't know. I have no idea what that is. So, uptrend, and then you get close above this resistance. That would turn support and stop loss below the resistance and clean traffic to the left.
Perfect.
Suppose.
Perfect. This is GJ, right? Or NJ?
NJ.
Yeah, it looks the same as GJ.
Pretty simple trade.
Market structure, candle reading, or both? I use both. LeRon, if you rewind, I think about 10-15 minutes or so, we had some pretty good top-down discussion on GJ, a couple different perspectives. Like I said, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, maybe 5 minutes ago. I would say just rewind till you see the daily time frame come up and you see arrows going down the screen, and that's where we did some top down on GJ. Basically, short version. Are we gonna make resistance here and hold and come back to these lows down here, or are we gonna break above and start pushing up to here? And who subscribed? Thank you, Rob. Appreciate the sub. So yeah, that's a short version. I want to see what happens here, and then quick scalps. Waiting for Tokyo Open for right now. Yep, gotcha. No worries. So yeah, we got 10 minutes till open, and then see where Tokyo Open takes us, and then we'll try to wait for a pullback, whether we pull back, form support, pull back, form resistance, and then look for a trade. Ideally buys. If we're going to come down, we need to really break like under here and get into here. So we got to move a long ways down and then pull up, get some sells, or we push up into this nice clean traffic, come back, make support, take it back up. That's the idea.
GA trade for now is running smoothly. Yeah, but like something so small, 0.4% risk. The main reason I want to get in is because I don't want to call a trade and then not take it myself, and then people take it, and then they're like, "What the hell? You didn't take it."
Looks good right here. Perfect. Could also say I created a high above here. We got a higher high, we got a higher low, so there. Bullish, target the high, and then have a runner go up into there. I like it. Yeah, thank you, Dalton. Appreciate it. We actually got some super cool stuff going to be coming to the stream. That's going to be very different than the other streams. So hopefully that will be cool and bring even more value to the stream. But I will release that information in about a month.
See, the spread on G, you're right. I don't think after this trade, I don't think I'm gonna take another one for it. Yeah, now like actually being in the trade. It's like it's not the worst, but like, yeah.
Impulse entries in Asian session. Yeah, no, not enough volume for impulse entries. I did that for a whole month and just got slapped in the mouth. So definitely no impulse entries in the Asian session. For me, if you want to, that is up to you. Go ahead. For me, that is that's not gonna happen for me. I don't even really do that in New York or London. Once it closes, I try to get in at the wick, get the best R to R I can, and
oh yeah. If you're focusing on impulse entries as a new trader, oh man, dude, I tried that for like 4 months. It's not gonna get you anywhere, man.
Candle closes are a good start.
Oh yeah, I would highly recommend against that. Just focus on candle closes. Once I started focusing on candle closes, oh man, my results. I mean, I'm up like 12% this month. This is my first profitable month, and it's just because I've been focusing on candle closes, just being patient, trading next to clean traffic. I mean, impulse entries, man, it's just not going to get you anywhere. Like, especially if you're a new trader.
Yeah, it's very tough. If you're gonna do it, I would just say make sure you're trading with the trend, and then make sure you buy low and sell high with the trend.
What? I got a question with it. When someone says like impulse entries, like what do they mean by that necessarily? Isn't that like a bad thing?
Like breaking above, like how we used to, like when it just breaks a high or breaks a low.
Is that like that's considered impulse?
I mean that's that's what Rakeel and the people in NY and I think Monty and them, they call it impulse. I think it's just breaking at the high or the low, and you're just not waiting for the close. I mean, if you wait, like kind of how you get in at the new lows, but you have a close in your direction too. The same thing. It's just, I think the closes are a little stronger, especially if you're waiting for support or resistance to form, and you can kind of map out a better stop loss. But I don't consider them impulse. I just think you're still waiting for something, right? You're either waiting for a close or you're waiting for a high or a low to be broken. You're waiting regardless. So there's discipline in that. But if you're doing like counter trend stuff, it's probably not the best idea. Or if you're just trading support and resistance, it's probably not the best idea. Yeah, but try it and figure it out for yourself.
I was gonna say, to me, I thought impulse was like something where it's like, you know, sometimes like high volatility and like appears just jumping like 20-30 pips and someone just gets in on it. That's what I thought impulse was. But
yeah, that's what it would be. But it would be like if we just started breaking the lows of this bullish candle, just started ripping below it, you jump in once we break the low, because you think volume is going to push us further. All right, let's see what this hourly 30. Let's see what this 30 minutes doing. Might be trying to close bearish, but 5 minutes till Tokyo Open. The last 5 minutes of the hourly, we could see these last 2 or 1 minute, or just the last 5 minutes really set the direction for this candle.
boy. I miss you, bro. There go that boy, yeah, he
Yep.
used to be my
No worries, Rick.
He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kind of lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends
Hourly still closing bullish, so be careful with the bear. If the 30-minute close is bearish like this, be careful. Our hourly still bullish, above resistance of clean traffic now. If you're gonna get in, good luck. I'm waiting for this. Gonna wait for a move up, support, maybe here, and then target the high and have a runner target there or there. If this just goes, I mean, it's all good.
For a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turn into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but the fashion kinda new to me. I'm killing every other meme brutally, and truthfully, compassion for the fam ain't what it used to be. Look, Peppy taught me everything, like how to make it to the top of every Reddit page. I started from the swamp and now I'm hella paid. Just bought a new loft in the Everglades. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time you saw my face. On Nikki's Instagram, I saw you wearing greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies with snacks. Sitting by the pond, you wouldn't even look my way. Just know that Pepe's here for you, that love will never change.
You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did enough for me, cause he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion.
There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Let's see what Asian Open brings us in a couple minutes. 1 minute left.
Thank you, Lewis. And I did not say who else subscribed, but thank you. Appreciate it. Means a lot.
I was gonna say GG and G are oppositely. What's the word I'm looking for? Like they move opposite directions, right? Am I wrong?
Sometimes.
I think
Usually they do.
Yeah. Okay. So
isn't pounds and euro correlated though?
Say that again?
I think pounds and euros are correlated. So when one moves up, the other one moves up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Nope, no trade yet. Just chilling. All right, hourly close bullish. Beautiful. Above resistance, we need to see support formed, and we can go up. It's like 30-minute. Kind of a weak bullish close. Let's see if this 15 can make support, and then I think we can take a buy and take it up. If we can make support, respect this low, close bullish, we will move up. Or this is going to break these highs and just go without us. That's okay. Do not shake in your shorts, because I've drawn it 10 times. I'm going to draw it on the 11th time. If this candle
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say GA. This is one target zone that you can secure if you detect a trade. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Very good. Beautiful. Good job. Good call. So, if this candle starts breaking these highs and running, you did not miss the move. This is telling you where we're going. You wait for it to make support. Buy the support back to the high. That's it. If we get this nice bullish close, beautiful. Then we get to participate in the move up. Otherwise, if it just goes without us in these first 15, which it could, so be aware if it breaks those highs, it could just tank and keep going. Well, okay, that was all right. While I speak, beautiful. If you want to get in on this, that is up to you. Once we close bullish, if we close bullish, then I think that would be solid to take it up. Otherwise, wait for it to pull back and buy the support. But we need this to form support and close bullish to send price higher. Yep, the live is up every Monday through Thursday for the Asian session. So if you're new, be sure to hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Yep, so we'll see what happens in 12 minutes. If we close bullish, I think we're pushing up to here. I think that'd be a solid trade.
Oh, you gotta pull up GA. Look at it.
Oh, Gersh.
Yeah. Like I
Gershy,
said.
Gersh. Money team, baby. Man, you must have a really good teacher. You've been kicking ass lately, damn.
Nah, he's this weird dude. I don't like him much.
Yeah, he
He
doesn't.
just stole all the information and
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. Yeah. EJ's on the move. Thank you for the sub. Who was that? See if, make sure our little subscriber thing's still working. Got 2 subs. Look at that. Wow. Awesome, awesome. So we got Joey Gonzalez. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And we got Ryan Bernard. Thank you, sirs. Much, much appreciated. What up, William? Hello, hello. Glad to be here. Glad you're here. Thank you, House Music. Appreciate it. Thank you, Icy Beauty. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Duma. Thank you, thank you. Alright, hopefully this thing can chill out for 9 minutes and not leave without us. Oh, I think it's gonna leave without us. To be honest, if we get above this wick, I think we're gonna be leaving the bay without us. We'll have to wait. Look at EJ. We'll pull up EJ. for a second, and then you can send a chart. EJ's pushing up. Beautiful. Looks like I think there's a little bit of a resistance up here I had marked. I believe that's why I put that there. Wait for a pullback. Wait for support. Take a buy. Be really nice if this didn't go without us, but we'll see how we close. If we do go, we have a plan for whatever this candle does. If it goes, we got a plan. If it closes bullish, we got a plan.
NG flew as well. I probably should have closed my trade. NG. Yeah, I'll be at 4 right now. I don't like Tokyo Open, so I close it right before.
If we get the entry here, target will be somewhere from these bodies to this line here. That would be the target. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, see what kind of entry we can get. If we can get 10 pips, I think that would be great. Yep, yeah. I mean, if we do push up and we get this wick throw, awesome. That'd be a nice runner. But we'll see. That's what did Asian do yesterday. Yeah, it had 19. So here's our Tokyo Open candle. Yeah. Yep, if you took GA cells, those smashed your TP beautifully. Yeah, AJ looks like it moved well. If you would have bought support right there, that looks good.
Did anybody else get in this GG sell or no? I mean GG buy.
Are you in it?
Yeah, I got in at the break of the 15.
Yeah, no, I did not get in it. I didn't. Waiting for the close.
I might set buy stop above this little wick.
Good music tonight? Yeah, music is pretty good tonight. I agree.
Henry, yeah, I closed the trade for G.
How's it coming up?
I just read a thing right now on Zoom. I was just was that from before?
Yeah, I sent it last you in this. So you, it depends how it reacts to this area.
Yeah, GE trade's already done.
Yeah, GJ's moving. Looks like we might be waiting for that pullback to make support to then take it to whatever high this ends up creating.
The TP I have for GG right now is this what right on the top. I dropped down to lower time frame and it's clear until then. Like even on lower time frame, this is just wicks. Like on like 1 minute is just wicks, not even clean, or 5 minutes. So this is where the body candle is.
Gotcha.
The Asian volume is back.
Honestly, I had too good. We had such good volume yesterday, and then looks like today it's hopefully it continues. Yesterday it continued until I think 1 hour after the 4 hour close.
It's pretty solid.
Even before Tokyo, I got some trades in.
Bro, yeah, Paul, you should have seen that before Tokyo. It pumped like 20. I think it was like 20 pips or 30 pips.
Yeah, I saw that right here.
Yeah, like no reason at all.
Jeez. Hopefully we do it again.
Yo, we're about to get into right now.
Nice job, George.
Coming from A to Z. How I really get down. I'm talking about
Winning that GE trade feels even better when like you know other people can capitalize on it. Because like for the past couple of times I called trade out, I had a loser, so it's kind of good to get under the belt.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MacFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I can stay all day. I wish I could game time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time.
Paul, what do you get in on 15 minutes for GG, right? If will you try to get in since it's a good close? If like on the bottom wick or anything like that?
If it makes a nice wick, maybe. But it closed a little stronger than I wanted. See what kind of wick it makes.
Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core.
Might get into buy some in a minute.
Rich in the memories of hanging with my homies. Meeting cool cats who never would have known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you're here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be. Yo, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice.
I don't know, because the target's barely 10 pips, to be honest, too, so. Unless you got in on this close here, which was solid, we called that one out. It just didn't like Tokyo Open coming in. I mean, unless we wick down to here, maybe we take a buy and put our stop under the support, but let's see what happens.
That's what I did when I broke the previous one. I've gotten under the stops down there, yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, but now it's moved it up to the previous, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for the push up and the pull back. Or if it comes down, then I'll wait for the pull back up. But it looks like it's kind of started to pick its direction, so I'm gonna let it finish making the move. If this is the true direction, and then pull back, make support, and then we can target the high, maybe target the wick fill. Or if we correct this whole move and we break this low, then we're probably going to be returning back to this support down here. There's that William asked how your FTMO is going.
FTMO is going really good. I have 12% in the count, and now let's see what GJ does. If GJ continues up, we'll have another percent. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll let it hit my stop loss, and then might just stop trading for the rest of the month and just paper trade.
I don't think that's a bad idea. 12%, that is a nice check.
So just letting this Asian play out however it plays out. And I'm probably gonna just sit out for the rest of the month.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. What do you got? A week or two left?
I have technically, like trading days, I have what's today's Tuesday or Wednesday? So I have 8 more days trading days left. So the rest of this week and then next week, and then on the I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the exact day I'm going to give profit split. I'm allowed, right?
Yeah,
there's no issue.
Yep.
October 10th is profit split day, so hopefully a couple of days after that, after I send in the invoice and then they can get back to me, I'll get it.
Yeah, depending on what day you send it, it might be a few days, and then it takes a few days for it to clear, depending on who you have as your bank. Mine typically takes anywhere from like 2 to 4 days to clear. So
profit split's also on the Saturday, so I know Sunday it's going to be nothing's going to happen on that day, and so might get it sometime midweek. Yeah. GG to me on the lower time frames. It has to respect this old 5-minute resistance, now new support, and if it respects it, I think it's going to continue heading up. One thing it is, I use the lower time frames to manage my trades more. Like I'm able to like get out a lot earlier when I see, okay, if I was lower time frames, if it's clean, it's gonna most likely continue.
Yep. Yeah. If 15's clean, that's typically a really smooth trade. Unless you get stuff like this happening, but that's just yeah, very low probability of that happening. If this happens every time you take a trade, you're definitely doing something wrong.
All right, boys, I'm back. Just took like a 20 minute nap.
You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute nap, and then next week I'll take another 5-minute nap, and
Hey man, never underestimate like 25-minute naps. It's like,
bro, I live on power naps.
oh,
Power naps and caffeine.
It's like it's like meditating, man. It's like meditating, and like you just clear your mind for like 20 minutes, lay in bed. And, oh, it's perfect.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
It feels so good afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go now. Let's trade some penny lots, bro. I'm not gonna get back any profits from this week. Just gonna have some fun.
Yeah, this 4-hour closes bullish. I think we'll make a wick down, and then we'll make that support on the 15-minute or 30-minute, and then we'll buy it up for the wick fill. And then maybe we reject, but we'll have secured profit before then, hopefully. Unless we come back and close bearish, then I don't know. We close underneath support. I think we're going to fall down to this support down here. If you want to, Marcos, yeah, you can enter. I don't like how we're setting up. There's not really any movement, so nothing for me yet. Alonzo, I don't think anything about gold. I think you should send a chart on what you think, and we can check that out and give some different perspectives, some ideas. Yep, if this thing closes underneath this support here, I think that would be nice. We got clean traffic there. Could fall down. Let's check out the hourly. Yeah, we'll see how we set up. Because that'll be the 30-minute close, which would be closing bearish. Yeah. 4-hour. Yeah. Otherwise, we should make support up here and close above. See you later, Diego. Have a good one, bro. I buy some GB, nice job. Yeah, it wasn't a big target. I didn't like it. Close underneath here though. Yeah, I think we'll follow that hourly support. It could be 10 to 15.
I'm just watching it. If it continues sitting down a bit lower, I think I'm gonna close, but just watching it a little bit. Ideally, this on the lower time frame on the 5 minute, it should close bullish here, and if it does, I think it just did a retest and it's going to continue heading up.
Yep, I agree. If we get a nice bullish engulfing candle or just a strong bullish close,
Yeah,
I agree.
so just keeping an eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
Get the itching local cloud on the go. That's a good indicator. Looks quite well.
You know what the best indicator to me is?
Perception.
Nah, myself.
We are 8 likes away from 100. That's pretty dope. We haven't been there in a minute. Yeah. Asian session is back to life.
Cool, mate. I'm heading off.
Hi, brother. Have a good night.
Yep.
Peace
see you
out,
later.
Harrison. Are you
Yeah,
gonna be coming
see
on
you
the
guys,
stream
Joe.
again?
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. I didn't get to talk to you much today, but tomorrow we'll chat about.
Yeah. We'll get talking tomorrow, bro. I'll speak to you later.
Peace out.
See you, everyone.
Yep. Welcome, Jason. DJ's a piss take. Yeah. But I didn't trust this bullish candle. Seems like buying the high for me, so we can go bullish and close bullish down here again. I think that would be solid. But if we close under support, then I think this was a fake out and we are going to be coming down to that hourly support.
Just based off the lower time frame, I think if this goes up, just breaks the previous 5 minute and closes there, I think it's gonna come back up. That is what I'm thinking.
Agree. If it breaks that 5 minute, that would make sense to get up to here, and then we get a nice close.
Yeah, because then you just did this on the 5 minute. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, I messed that up.
Jeez.
And then theoretically, it's creating the bottom now.
Mm-hmm.
We should continue heading up and breaking this high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the 4 hour looks beautiful to come up.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're making another higher low.
Let's go. More people on my side.
What's the song's name? Socks and Slides. If it stops you out before going to your TP, I think you might want to look at where your stop loss is. Your stop should have been under the support, which was down here. If you're buying.
Yeah, Gudger, I think GA is reversing now. Yeah, the 1 minute.
This one's for every beautiful has-been. The loves of past, future, and my present, presented to me delicately pressed into a memory. I can feel the brush inside my mind, painting what one might look like lying on the sofa and another just plain lying, a previous me crying for lack of proper goodbye.
So bullish.
And it's also for you, every person with has-beens. You who filed old emotional
If this 15 goes bullish, that would be beautiful.
Which one goes where?
If we can get it to close bullish to go back up.
Where it ends, if it ends. If there was ever really a chance that it's the end of summer, but we can still be friends. My mind is a bit of a museum. Art everywhere. You might stop and stare if you could see them.
Well, we're faking out. We're coming down.
Probably never will.
We'll see.
Not exactly painful, but still.
If we respect this low, I think we're solid.
Parchment down with careful fingers, and that's when I see it. Tiny cracks in the artwork, the starts of tears, so I leave it. It's fitting for a haunted house to have art that's beautifully tragic. If Scooby-Doo
Got taken on. That just dumped. Didn't even get to manage. Oh well.
Nice job. If you're getting in the cells, nice job. Just careful. Watch out for that wick. Because if we close bullish here, we did not break support. If we close bullish, we're returning back up. So if you're in cells, make sure you pay attention. If this starts to go bullish, maybe manage it. I'll be right back.
There's a value in appreciation without longing, fondly recalling what you did last summer without needing to check your Instagram. You each played a role, a painting in a gallery, a crucial thread in the tapestry. Sometimes we part ways with the silence of the last few grains of sand passing through an hourglass. Other times, it's with the screeching brakes too slow to prevent a crash. Each footprint in the path, each with the same promise of being the last. Me, I've learned to glance back and gently laugh, or at least give a knowing smile. Because love is all mistakes and perfection in equal parts. And if I've ever seen one, love is a work of art.
Uh-oh. What's going on, sellers? What is going on? I hate to say I told you so, but...
Watch it continue up after taking me. I'm going to be salty.
Oh, man, I put my mini swing trade at break even and it came like 2 pips from it. Yeah, that might be one of those FU wicks on the 30-minute where it just dips below the wick. Might be.
I jumped in it. Stop under there. See if we can get 10 pips. I think that 30 minutes should fill the wick and keep going. Yeah, if we get above here, we should push up to here. Uh, 30 minute, still bullish, yeah. I think we might see if we get above here, see that wick fill, and maybe get to that target we were talking about earlier. This might have been a little liquidity grab to drive us up. Hourly is still bullish, so see what happens. Got our stop loss under support down here, so see if this thing can blast off. And then to manage this, the only thing, if we don't blast above here and keep going on this candle, we need to close bullish. That is the only contingency we are looking at.
Chamo, chamo!
The zombie T-Rex is back, undid swag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow, getting pterodactyl fly on the track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon. Cisco Badalian loquaciousness, no rapper ever born did a rhyme like this. MC Lars with the rhythmic alacrity, oratory skills causing mad catastrophe. The whole crew sick, like Kubrick, got your eyes wide shut for this apocalypse. Let's face it, I'm an awesome rapper, post-punk laptop velociraptor. No, I won't dumb it down for the mainstream fan, cause the mainstream fan has lame taste, man. Yeah, I said it, and I'm flying over hurdles, keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage, waylaid by a stegosaurus stacking on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins, bringing pain like the Necronomicon. Iguanagon loose up at Comic-Con, tearing up your lawn like a Moclodon.
I took a second attempt at this trade with you.
Yeah, I think we can hit 10 pips as long as we close bullish. Just gonna try and get 10 pips and be done.
Smart music, that hard DIY from the heart music, that Lars he came to straight rocket music, that burning down your local hot topic music, that KRS-One on my album music, that of course you know I've read up on Malcolm music, that PMA all day music, that guy who gave you K-Flay music, that R.I.P. Pat Wood music, that only wanna do a bit of good music, that got here on my own music, that hey it's Weird Al on my phone music, that lit hop Edgar Allan Poe music, that show your English teacher how to flow music, that take a read a book music, that look at scissor crack on the hook music, like no mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever.
Thank you for the sub, Impoplita. Thank you, appreciate it.
No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever.
Our top story tonight, a herd of zombies zombie dinosaurs is loose in San Francisco, causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables and pushing cars into the bay.
We'll see if this last 5 minute can push above these wicks and give us that higher high. Made the higher low. Targeting our high. See if we can break above a little bit. Hit those 10 pips. Still got 15 minutes left in the hourly, so might get the partial wick fill and get up to here.
I think if volume continues, we can even get up the full wick fill up here. Or do you think that's too high, too much hoping on value?
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but because we got really heavy resistance here, but I think we can. I think we can tap up here if we get above here. That is. Like I said, I just want 10 pips or so, and I'm out 8-10 pips, something like that.
What can you do to help? We'll cover it after the break.
Really need to. I'd really like to see this 15 break above here, to be honest. That's what I would really like to see. Is this 15 in these last 3 minutes to break these highs.
NJ did the exact same thing as GJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not call it out for the stream because one trade for the stream. I don't want to ruin the streak.
I think Henry was in NJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So right now, it just did the same thing as GJ right now. So about to hit TP on that.
Need like 6 pips of volume. 5 pips, 6 pips. Is what we need. We need this to close bullish. What up, Charles? How's it going, bro? I'm paying attention to managing it. I'm gonna see how we close, and then we'll see if it rips back in the last minute and starts to push here. Then I might just exit, or move the stop to here. See what happens in the next minute. But I got eyes on the chart and finger on the triggers, so hopefully we can break this high and push up. Damn, this 5 minutes getting real weird. So we created support. Ideally now we should stay above here and be able to start pushing up unless Unless we start ranging, but we'll see what happens. Everything's still bullish. 30 minutes still bullish. We just need to get above here. Yeah, this 15 needs to break here, or we will more than likely not be going up. Or we're going to be doing stuff we don't want to be in. We'll see if this last 15 can give us a little burst and see what happens.
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty.
We close bearish though.
Here we go.
Like if we don't come break the low and stop it out and we close bearish, then I will be looking to exit early.
And he wants his enchiladas. Vitriolic rage, well, you know he's got a lot of insults that he heard.
I'm in GJ sales on the 1 minute. Up 2 pips. Let's see if my FTMO strategies work.
Yeah, I mean, it could work, and there's just nothing's really... It looks like it might be rejecting here, but we'll see what happens. It's 15 minutes kind of ranging now, so...
Where's your stop loss at?
Underneath the 15. I moved it up.
Alright. I think it should be fairly safe, to be honest.
Yeah, if it's not, then I think we're going to either range or come down. But we closed bullish, made support, rejected the support down here. Everything's bullish at the moment. So I think we can push up a little bit. We got clean traffic to the left here. And this is a 30-minute wick fill, so 30 minutes is clean up to like here. So see what this 15 does. If we break above here though, I think we'll be good to go up. If this just rips down, that would just be unfortunate. If this thing starts to go bullish, I might just get risk-free right away, just so we don't have to deal with anything if it goes back up at all. Yeah, could be. We'll see. Works or it doesn't. Hopefully support can hold and take us up. Okay. Yeah, I got out. I don't like it. That looks like shit. No, thank you. Nope, I'm out. Not like that. So now we wait. Let's see how the 4 hour does. 2 hour, 4 hour. 4 hour still closing bullish, so see what happens. Probably be done. I only get one trade in Asian, so don't think I'll be taking another one.
That's nerve-wracking.
What?
That was nerve-wracking. I got my 1.5 hour trade after 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute, and yeah, no thank you. And that's just just wasn't moving. I was expecting this to break above and push that 30-minute wick fill and continue up the clean traffic with the little uptrend we got going on. But yeah, it's gonna gonna play a little bit. So maybe we push down and then we come back up and make resistance, and then there's some sells from there.
If you look on the 1 minute on GJ, it formed a double top and then closed bearish.
Up here.
Yeah, I got in on. What's the? I got in on this candle. No, the one right of that. Oh shit. That bearish candle.
Yeah.
Because it already broke the low. It came back up and I got in.
Gotcha. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if this goes up, I mean, great, but I minimized my loss by 50%, and if it goes up, oh well. I'd rather get out with a smaller loss and be able to re-enter, and with a better looking kind of setup, than hold it to my full stop and hope it hits TP. So if you're holding it and it goes up, great. It made sense, but this was just getting real too aggressive coming down for what I like, and I really wanted this one to push those highs sooner. So maybe we get another one, maybe we don't. Typically I only like to take one in Asian session. Yeah, that 15 minutes looks real ugly. TJ still going up, it looks like. GJ going up. Everything's moving but GJ. AJ's kind of doing the same thing. AU coming down. GC looks exactly the same. GJ looks a lot better actually. Yeah. Yep. Good call, Yusuf. No worries. It's stuck right here. It doesn't want to go up, doesn't want to go down. And whichever way it does break, I don't really want to sit and hold, waiting for it to make its decision. I think upside's more favorable, but how long does that take, and do you get wicked out before it goes there? So yeah. Yeah, there's always market experts in the chat. All good. How long was that trade? I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Yeah, if you can see the future tech, I'm assuming you've never lost a trade ever. Well, yep, okay, looks like we're moving up now. Yeah, just wasn't very, didn't like it. So if it goes up, it goes up, but if it goes up, then it'll come back, make support, and there'll be another entry. No big deal. Minimize the losses is what's important. We can get winning trades all day, unless we start getting messy, and then we get out when it gets messy, and once it clears up, get back in. Oh yeah, we broke the highs, so we should be moving up. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, this candle's really struggling to pick a direction. We're right at the 4-hour close too, so see how much of a wick it leaves. Yeah, I don't really care what you say. I'm not gonna trade your plan. But thank you for the unwanted opinion. It was very great, I guess. Right? Great. Yeah. If you're gonna hold, if this closes bearish and you hold that, good luck. Hopefully it plays out for you. I will not sit through that. I will take a small loss and come back later or come back tomorrow. I'm good with that. Alrighty.
I think GJ is just gonna range.
Yeah, it's just not really moving how I like. Especially the 15-minute. There's no... The candles aren't really expanding anywhere. They're just clusterfucking each other.
It looks chaotic on the 1 minute.
Yeah. And if we close bearish on the 30-minute, we're going to see a little bit more of a downside move before we go back up. So, yeah, if you're holding this for buys, where is your stop? Down here? Because that's probably your safe stop. Because it looks like if we close bearish, we're going to be coming back into this region. So, we'll see. Someone's going to be right. Doesn't really matter. We don't need to... We're here to manage risk, take trades. Nobody really is here to swing their dick around. Because nobody cares. Looks like we did kind of make a high, but we're still really just stuck here. I think maybe if we make support again, maybe a good 30-minute close, and we kind of clear up to get a nice move down on the 15, then support to go up. I think that would be a potential second entry. Because then we'll have some better price action to work with. As we just really got stuck here. I thought this breaking those lows, coming back and breaking the high was our move to go up, but it wasn't. So we'll see if we get another one. If not, then London and NY will definitely have something. But I mean, GJ's literally moved 50 pips all day. So not super great. And that would have just hit stop loss right there. It's a good thing I closed at minus 450 instead of 1100. Yeah. Messy. Yep, exactly. Yep, yeah, if you just hold it with no stop, you're gonna regret it. Yeah, never play the hope game. Never play the hope game. If someone says, do this, and they don't provide any analysis or reasoning, definitely don't listen to them. You need to trade your plan and what you're comfortable with. If you weren't comfortable with this close and you exited immediately before I did, perfect. Perfect. I exited when I was comfortable. You exit when you're comfortable. That's how you manage trades. Yeah, hopefully a little move down will clear up price action to return back. Let's see how this 4 hours close in. Bullish. Good. So support, we should return to the high. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah. Especially in a YouTube chat. I mean, maybe listen to what I do if you want to. Again, up to you. Maybe do it. Maybe don't. Up to you. But definitely do not listen to anyone in the YouTube chat live streams ever. Unless it's like Uncle Ted or Rakeel or Monty replying to their own live stream chat. Don't ever do that. That is the dumbest thing you can do. If you're gonna do that, DM me on Instagram. I'll send you my PayPal and just send me money whenever you want. You'd be better off doing that. Alright. Still messy. Let's see if we can get a bullish 30-minute to come down a little bit, make support, and then push up to here. Because this kind of broke the high, broke the low. It's a little indecisive. Let's see what happens. Stream will probably be over. I'm thinking between 8:30 and 9:30, something will set up for a nice trade. But stream will be over by then, obviously. So, and this is not moving super great. Maybe call it a night. I'm considering that. We'll see how we move in the next 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, we'll see where we go for 30 minutes and then be getting out of here. Yeah, everything's really messy right now. Yeah, again, nobody cares. See you later, buddy. Have a good one. Oh, nope, wrong button. Wrong button. Did not mean to put you in timeout. Meant to just ban you. There we go. All right. We don't need people taking stupid signals with no stop losses. That is retarded. Who does London? Monty does London. I believe Seed or Syed, or I don't know how you say. I think it's Seed. He does the London session as well. So got two great people doing London. Both very good. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Not a whole lot going on these candles. These didn't really go anywhere. GJ. Yeah, it's kind of a weak bearish hourly close, to be honest. See what happens. I'll be right back. Yeah, it might, Raps, it might. I don't know for sure. I don't remember the last time. I never watched that stuff, so whenever it is going on, I believe it usually happens when I'm not on the chart, so I don't know how stuff moves exactly. But I would assume it could make it move a little weird. So just maybe be careful or just be done till tomorrow. I'll be back in a sec.
Trying to learn Tamil. Now I SSH nano, type it in my YAML. Lines, I'll do it.
temperature, control it. You're the one who broke into my house, I'll know it. If you wanna ride, Amazon got a holler, man. Computer does it all for like $35, man. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it.
Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been awake for a while now. Designer boutique is my style now. It's like I'm floating off the ground now. I'm on another level, Cartier on the bezel, yeah. I get the money and run, I get the money and run. You think I'm falling in love, but it's just snow on the bluff. I get it, I live it, trying to fit in my world, but it's far from basic. No, I'm not complacent, God is so good, no, you can't replace it. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Or you cannot get with me if you don't measure up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. Level up, level up, holla at me, better measure up. Level up, level up, level up.
Yep, see you tomorrow, DMG.
Can settle up. If you want me, better level up.
Looks like it's coming down pretty nice. If we make support, I think a buy to go up is, excuse me, I think that is a good idea. You had to sells? Very nice.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA.
That's 4 hour.
Unorthodox.
Still closed bullish and we need to return to the high now. So we made a high. We made support. We should return to the high. Once we get support on the 30-minute or the 15, I will give one more shot on this, more than likely, depending on where we form. If we rip down here and we form support, no. Wait for resistance. But if we stay above this area here and get support, I think that's solid to start moving up. So we'll see.
I think we have a problem. We check on the cat. Is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park. I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after.
What do I think of that for London Open? I will check it out.
That's the haps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead. Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds. You can go ask you Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a chain smoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on the possibility.
70 pip range for sell, GJ hourly. Yes. Exactly what I'm thinking. Exactly. I agree.
While juggalos are criticized for lacking PhDs. And how can Twisted keep dissing Violent J when he hooked them up? That's not okay. On FagoLovers.net, I press refresh. A Hot 97, just getting upset. He's like, Tech Nine's a boy, but we paved the way. Blase Rose got dropped, I don't know what to say. And by the way, I saw Twisted at Webster Hall. A fight broke out, and the lights went on. You can't Dan Hatchet Men, Jamie and Paul. Why'd you have 7 openers that night after all? So what is a juggalo? I don't know. I left with a really sad feeling that show. Coming home.
Chinese news just happened. AUD 830. Chinese news again 845. Might spike spread for a second or two. Be careful of that. And we got lots of GBP tomorrow. Right before London Open, about an hour before. We got Euro news a little after London Open as well. Yeah. So it looks like your time to trade is before 1 a.m. Maybe 12 to 1 Central Time AM if there's volume. Otherwise, I think your best bet is wait till after London Open on GJ. I think 2:30. Try and look for some trades there.
Looks like the buys didn't work out too well.
No, it's just still playing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll get support and we'll get another try, but we'll see. You there, Luke? Have a good one. Yep, stairs down, elevator up. Yep.
Yeah, the new 4-hour candle just opened, so it looks like it was a pretty strong close, huh?
Yeah, a little wick fill, and then I think we're gonna tap up here, and then maybe break above or come down. But we made a high. We got our higher low now. Gonna go test the high, so I'm waiting for support to take that up.
Oh, how long are you gonna be on tonight?
I'll probably cut the stream in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then order some pizza and watch a movie and watch it in the background.
Sounds like quite the night.
It's gonna be great, and then I'm gonna play Warzone Season 6 all night till London.
Damn, really?
Cannot wait. Yeah, I sleep from like 6, 7, 8 a.m. ish till about 10, 11, 12 ish.
Wow.
Yeah. It worked out really well for me.
Yeah, I remember for a little while there you were talking about you were contemplating staying up in London.
Yep. And I switched my sleep schedule, and it's working out beautifully.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, really setting your life up, you're structuring it around, your work, and then your hobby, and then yeah, I mean,
yep.
Yeah,
it's working out great. Alright, so we're still closing here. This one's gonna probably close bearish. Once we close bullish, I'm gonna be looking for buys, whether it be on the 15 or the 30 minute. Whichever one gives a strong bullish close, stops will be under support, and I'm gonna target the highs. Maybe we get a push up here. I'm gonna head off, guys, and we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully we get a little better better price action, but don't overtrade this Asian session. And we'll be back tomorrow.
All right.
See you, Paul. Have a good one.
Yep, peace.